Tate, crazy question for you.
Sure.
If the audience is looking, and only you know the answer to this, you and your brother,
Yeah.
have you been with more girls or less girls that the world thinks? Do you know what I'm asking?
I know exactly what
And
you're
there's a reason why I'm asking this. I'm curious to know what you think.
Okay. It was a curve. So when I was younger, it was a lot more than people think, and now it's a lot less than people think.
Okay, got it.
So there was a time when the number was ridiculous, but as I've grown older, I have completely lost interest in it.
When was that?
I think
what age?
Yeah, I think once I got past 30.
This is very, by the way, this is a very important topic here, and you'll see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I think a lot of it wasn't even particularly just with my age. I think a lot of it was to do with my influence and also the way the world was changing. Women are a massive attack vector. In my current life,
Massive what?
Attack vector.
Attack vector.
They're an attack vector because they are a weakness. On the chessboard, if you can't attack the king, you attack the queen. The queen has to move. It's an important piece. I say this to any woman I'm with. You are the queen on the chessboard. You're an extremely important attack vector, and I'll give you examples of it. Even in jail, the experience I was just in. Do you know how many women rolled on their men when the woman found out that he was having an affair or had kids behind her back or something? Do you know how many of them turned witness? You'd be surprised how many women, once your man's arrested and he's been in jail for 6 months and you haven't seen him for 6 months and the bills ain't paid and you're under pressure now and you're stressed and you're a woman, you don't want to pay the bills and my man's in jail. Oh, look, he had an affair. Oh, he had kids behind my back. Oh, well, yeah, he did hit me this time. You'd be surprised. You will be amazed how quickly it'll happen. Women are an attack vector. They're not just an attack vector for law enforcement because they'll always try and turn the woman on you. Watch any crime documentary. Turn on a crime documentary, watch any of them, and they'll say, we tried to arrest Mike. We couldn't get any evidence on him, so we arrested his girlfriend. Every time, put the girl under pressure. You're going to jail too. You're going to jail too. You're going to jail too. Rolls. Yeah, he did it, but don't tell him I said anything. But women are an attack vector. They're also an attack vector for your enemies. They absolutely are. The number of times I've been with a woman in a restaurant and I see on her Instagram story the restaurant. I'm like, delete that story. What are you doing? We're still in this restaurant. Well, it's just food. It's not just food because in the corner of the napkin is the restaurant logo and we are sitting here right now. Yep. And I can see the door, yes, but there's another entrance there and now they know I'm here and my baguette's outside. Delete that. They'll get you killed. In fact, I think there was a famous rapper who got killed exactly that way.
Pop Smoke, yeah.
There was a couple others who, some girl put up some post and now he's dead. What's she doing? She has a new man now. Women are an attack vector. So now as my influence increased, I realized that I can't be around women who don't understand that I'm not paranoid. I just have very set rules of action. Very set, strict. You don't put up a story when we're in the same place. You don't ever reply to a message from someone who's unsolicited. You don't. It's not because I'm crazy. It's because law enforcement's trying to get to you. Who knows what this guy's trying to get to you? I have enemies. I mean, I have plenty of people who know I have money. I don't want people messaging you. They're not going to message me and say, where are you? I'm not dumb. They're going to message some chick. Hey, we're doing this modeling influencing. Just wondering what city you're in. I'm like, you got to be very, very careful. So now, especially with that in mind, I don't have time to just be negotiating or talking to just random chicks. I don't do it because it's going to end up either putting me in jail or get me killed. So as that increased, I've been far more selective with the women I spend time with. But when I was younger and I was less important, there was a lot more of them. So that's the answer. The women I know, the women I have now and associate with now are good women who are very well trained. And when I say trained, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, I've shown them how my life works. They get all the benefits of my life. You get to fly on private jets. You get to stay in 5-star hotels. You get to ride around in Bugattis. You get it all. In return, there has to be a specific security protocol from both sides, from both enemies, because they're out there. So yeah, I now have a lot more respect for a woman who I'm no longer interested in just random chicks. I want a woman who I know would wait for me if I did 10 years. That's what I want. That's what I find interesting. That's what I'm in love with now. I can't be in love with a random chick. Also, once you get to a certain level of fame and influence, you're no longer winning the exchange. I feel like a lot of men like going out there and pulling girls because they feel like they won. Haha, look at this hot girl I got. Whereas if I go to the club and get a hot girl, oh, okay. Me, the famous millionaire, the most Googled man on earth, got a hot chick. Who really won here? Who pulled it off? She did. She'll brag, or rat, or kiss and tell, or ask for handbag. Like what did I win? Sex? Who cares? It's uninteresting to me. I don't want a child with her. I don't want a family with her. I don't want a future with her. So why do I even want her at all? I'm really beyond all of that stuff. So now, it's kind of funny. In jail, I got thousands of love letters from women. Thousands. I got thousands of love letters from women in jail.
Did you read them all?
I read every single one.
Yeah, but you have time, but you went through all of them.
All of them.
Got it.
Thousands of love letters.
Craziest letter you got? What's the craziest letter you got?
A lot of poems, One had drops of blood on it. She did a little cut. Lots and lots of love letters. Lots just saying that I'm the last man. They've been in love with me. They watch all my podcasts. And they were with, one of them said she was with her ex-boyfriend. He started watching me. Then she started watching me. Then she wanted me, not him, and got rid of him. And all this craziness. But I didn't trust any of it. Is it real? Is it an agent? Is it a psyop? Who's she? Is she crazy? What if I sleep with her and she says I did something to her? What if 13 years later she contacts the BBC? Garbage. I don't,
That would never happen, Andrew.
I don't talk to any new chicks. Same as I don't have any new friends. I don't talk to any new chicks. No new girls.
That's what I thought.